Hello everybody, I'm Heidi and welcome to your gentle yoga practice. Thank you once again so much for staying with the Y. Thank you for doing our virtual classes and everything that you do to keep our community strong, because we hope we're keeping you strong during this crazy time. So things are changing, so stay with us. Keep watching our website and our Facebook page for all the things that we are doing as we try to reopen. So watch for what's going to happen with all of that. So once again, thanks for checking in, and thanks for getting on your yoga mat. Let's take it down. All right, so take yourself into a comfortable spot on your mat. Draw yourself all the way down. Find the full length of your spine. Just rest your head, rest your body. And maybe start with your feet on the outside edges of your mat so that your knees can just gently fall together and relax in your legs, your whole body. If you want, shine your palms up or down. Or if you want to place one hand on your belly and one hand up on your chest, start to focus on your breathing. Deep breaths in and out. So as you let the physical body start to settle and relax in your mat, use your breath to settle your mind. Maybe make this a love and gratitude practice today. Full breath in, and full relaxing, releasing, restoring breath out, bringing softness to your body. Releasing anything that does not serve you at this time, just letting it go. And when you're ready, take another full breath in and out. Then slowly release the legs, stretch the legs out long, and then reach the arms overhead. And take a big inhale. And on the exhalation, draw the knee into the chest. And then reach back out overhead. Inhale, exhale. Bring the other knee in. Inhale, reach. And do that again. And if you want to lift off the mat, making yourself into a little ball, you can add that as well. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Now hold this reach. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Now bring one knee up and then the other. Bring the knees up into the chest. And then just rock your body side to side. Massaging the back side, and then circle your knees out and around. And then reverse that circle. Just go slow. If you find a little area that needs a little attention, a little massage, you do that in the comfort of your home, making it feel good. Now take your hands on top of your knees. Take your knees wide, around, and in, and down. And then reverse that. Bring the knees up and in. Open up those hips and bring them together. So just do some circles, both these together, or wide, or maybe just hang out in a spot that just needs you, needs a little attention. Maybe your knees are wide. Breathe in and out. Now slowly take your hands and your feet to the ceiling. Move the toes, the wrists, the ankles, the fingers. Make a nice tight fist. And then stretch those hands out. And when we make a tight fist, flex your feet. And then point your toes, reach it out. And then just let the legs gently drop open wide. Now the knees, of course, can be as bent as they need to be. Flex the feet. Relax the shoulders down and back. Just feel that inner thigh stretch, opening those hips. Take your big toes together, and then bring the knees in. Just nice and easy. Turn your head one direction, then up and over the other direction. And then slowly bring the knees to the side. Press yourself up to a seated position, crossing the ankles. So take those sit bones, roll back and forth. Take your hands and rest them on your thighs, palms up, palms down. Take some big shoulder rolls here, and then take the shoulder blades back and down, lifting up through the crown, and going back to your breath. Inhaling full and deep through the nose, out the mouth. Maybe you're sighing it out. Maybe you're using your belly breath, belly breathing, ujjayi breathing, whatever serves you at this time as you're working into your gentle yoga practice. Letting one ear fall to the shoulder, maybe taking that hand and placing it up on the side of the head. Gentle press. And as you work that to the side, let that opposite shoulder come down. Maybe you even reach that arm out to the side. Just play with that arm position and see what feels good. And inhale, lift the head up. And just readjust things. Just notice how that feels. And then let's go to the other side. First, just let the weight of the head do its magic. And if you want to add that gentle pressure here, and then adding that arm reach here. Remember, you're not going crazy, just letting things relax and release. Breathing into the stretch. And when you're ready, release the hands, bring them in. Gently lift the head up. And just notice. All right, gently turn your head one direction. Feel free to close your eyes if you want. Exhale, bring it back to the front. Exhale, go the other way. Holding nice, tall length in the spine. And back to the center. Take your nose circle. One direction and then the other. Now open your eyes. Take your hands on your shoulders. Take your elbows together. Up, down, and back. So good if you're someone who's been working at a desk or hunching forward a lot. And let's just take them up, open, shoulder blades down and back, and then stretch those arms out long. Thumbs up, and then gently bring the thumbs down. Take your palms towards each other, and possibly lace the fingers together. Draw the knuckles down as the chest lifts. Maybe you even gaze up. Maybe you lift your chin a little bit. Be aware of what's going on in the back of your neck, and then release that. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Let's do a side body stretch. First reach up, and then up and over, and then start to lower down as you stretch into that side body. A couple deep breaths in and out here as things start to settle. And then lift up. Keep that hand up. Reach that other hand back. Looking for length on that exhale, moving into that tall spine twist. And exhale back around front. Let's go to the other side, reach up. Exhale, taking it to that side body stretch. Keep breathing, keep releasing. Notice how things are changing as you soften. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, hand comes across, reach back, lift up, and look back. And slowly bring it back around front, uncross, and cross the other way. So seated cat and cow, so reach the back to the back of the room, let your chin fall, inhale, lift up, open that chest. Exhale, bring it back. Release the head down. Inhale, draw it up. Shoulder blades down and back. Beautiful. Now take the soles of the feet together. Maybe the feet are a little bit more or a little closer in. So hold the feet, hold the ankles, whatever is comfortable. But we're going to lift up again. Either staying right here, trying to work those knees to the floor, or come forward a little bit. And now just let your head fall. But you're still looking to lengthen out that spine. And then coming forward. Shoulders release. And inhale, lift up. Now swing the legs around. Try to work through our cat and cows, of course. Spread the hands open wide. So be really strong and supportive in this foundation, not just simply dropping to those wrists. Knees and hips align. Inhale, lower the belly. Lift the chest. Gaze up. Exhale, pull the belly up and in as you stretch through that back side of the head. Just releases down. And inhaling through cat. Through cow. Exhaling, back lifts up into cat. Now let's take that flat back and just take that side body, move the hips, the shoulders, the head, the neck. Now take the knees wide on the mat, take the big toes together, take the sit bones back to the heels, reach out long on an inhale. Exhale, let the forehead rest down, the hands, the elbows. Breathing into your backside. Of course, massaging out that forehead, rolling your head back and forth if that feels good. And when you're ready, inhale up out of that child's pose. So reset your tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, maybe stretch through those toes a moment. Once again, setting your foundation and then lifting the knees up and the hips go high to downward facing dog. So take your time in this first inversion. You may notice a lot of tightness in your feet, your ankles, your hamstrings, but your hips are going high and your heels are working their way down to the mat. They may never get there, they may get there right away. Everybody is going to be different in this. Now once again, reaching through those fingertips. Reaching those backs of the thighs, the back of your room, the back of your mat. Now heels start to settle. Take a few breaths in and out here. Coming down to your knees, coming out of this inversion anytime you need to. And then we're going to slowly walk up to the top of our mat. Feet go towards hands. Ease it up. And then exhale down into a fold. Knees are going to be really bent if you're really tight at the back of the legs. Let the arms just hang for a moment. Move the head, no. Move the head, yes. Now let the arms hang and then slowly peel up through the spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Press down through the feet. Come on up nice and tall. Loop the shoulders down and back. And then inhale. Take the hands up to the sky, round down, and lift shoulders down and back. Take this up and back, baby back bend. And then back up and lift, elbows come out to the side. And once again, lift up, heart shines forward, and then come up and back to a back bend. Inhale, reach the hands up. Hands come around to the back side. Fingers lace, knuckles go down, chest goes high. Exhale into a fold, or stay right here. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Let the hands come up and over. Try to release those shoulders. And make this your own. Maybe you want to move the head a little bit more. Move the shoulders a little bit. So press and lift back up. Inhale your hands to the sky. And on an exhale, we're going to add a little twist here. So keep the hips right where they are. Twist through the rib cage. Reach back. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, gentle twist. Reach back. And inhale up. Hands come to heart. And just close your eyes for a moment. Let the shoulders relax. Notice what's going on in your feet. All the muscles of your body. Inhale, arms go all the way up. Exhale, open into a swan dive that goes all the way down. Take your right foot and stretch it all the way back. Lower down to that knee. Let the hips shift forward. And now take the hips back to the heel and fold over that front leg. Front foot lifts up to flex. And then shift forward again. the front, left hip crease back, and take it back. Knee can be as bent as it needs to be, and I'll just hang right here. Let the head be heavy. Relax through the back, through the hamstring. Now come forward. So we're going to stay right here just for a little bit as you breathe into your hips. Now if this hurts your knee, you're going to tuck a little extra cushion under that knee. If you want to take this a little bit deeper, you can take that hand in, that arm in, walking your foot out to the side. You can stay right here or start to lower down, just maybe bending your elbows a little bit. Or if it's available, you can have your block right here and go down to your block. Maybe one elbow goes down, maybe the other, but try to find just a sense of relaxation and opening in those hips. Relaxing through the shoulders, the face, the neck, let the head be heavy. And when you're ready, slowly come up, walk that foot back in, and then lift up possibly, or keep that knee down, adding a little twist, reaching up, gazing up, centered or down, taking that hand back down, taking that left foot back, finding the full plank or lowering down to your knees for your first plank of the day. Elbows squeeze in as you go all the way down to your mat. Slow and easy. Stretch the feet out, take the tops of the feet on the mat, shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, just a little baby cobra. Exhale, lower it down. And comes last. Inhale, lift, pull the belly up and in. Use the core, use the back side, and heel it down. Really try not to press. Moving with your breath. And then slowly come down. Now tuck the toes, push up to tabletop, or take it right up to downward facing dog, if that's available to you. And holding this downward facing dog, maybe you can go a little bit deeper in this posture now that you're a little bit more warmed up, or maybe you need to take it back to your knees. You choose your journey, be really mindful about where you're at in your gentle yoga practice. And when you're ready, walk to the top of your mat, just nice and easy. Set your feet, bend the knees, roll up through the spine. Little shoulder roll up on top. Take the hands to heart. Inhale, sweep overhead. Gaze up. Exhale, sweep and fold all the way down. Now take the left foot back, stretch it all the way back. So that front knee now is over, the knees over the ankle, the hips sink and reach forward. Now take the hips back to the heel, front foot flexes up as you stretch and fold over that leg. And when you're ready, start to go forward again. Now if you need to hold something a little bit longer, not flow through it, please do. And hips go back. And forward. This is where we just stay here for just a little bit longer. Pushing that knee if you need to, lifting off that knee if that's something that you want to, walking that foot out to the outside edge, arm comes in, and this is where our torso starts to lower down as our hips start to stretch and release. One hand lower, maybe the other hand, maybe just lower your body. Now once you get to your place, try to release the head, the hips, just notice what you notice, and then breathe, letting every exhalation release a little bit more tightness. Trying never to rush through, but really be mindful through your yoga journey. Alright, so slowly come up out of it, or stay right where you're at, and slowly walk that foot in. Readjust the arm, staying right here on the knee and reaching up, or lift off that knee. Get a good foundation, and then as I reach the twist. Extending, reaching, breathing, and taking that hand down. Now that right foot is going to go back. warrior down to your knees. And now using strength and stability, come forward, elbows squeeze in on the knees or full body plank and lower. Try to have your hips come last. Now stretch your legs long. Shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, baby cobra. Open the heart, shine the heart forward. Exhale, heel down. 2 more times using your breath. Light hand press. Nicely done. Come on down, take a break if you need to. Otherwise, if you're ready to go back up, tuck the toes, press. Now go back to down on child's pose. Hips go back, and then just settle into your child's pose. Arms can reach forward or sweep around, and the palms can go up. And then your body just melts over those thighs as your shoulders go forward. And you're opening up your upper back. And when you're ready, bring it back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, hips go high to downward facing dog. Breathe full and deep. Now, if this is available in your practice, or you're going to stay all 4 points on the mat, you're going to stay down, or you can take and lift your right leg up. Try to keep those hips square, be really strong in that lifted leg. So make sure your head still is down between the arms, your gaze is back. Now if you want to bend that leg and open that hip, that could be something that could feel good for that hip, or stay right where you're at. And then bring it back, square out those hips. Straighten that leg and take that foot down. And resettle into your downward facing dog. Coming down to those knees anytime you need to. Otherwise, settle your foundation. Take the other leg up high. Hips stay square. Now notice your heel must still go towards the mat, towards the ground. Bend the knee. Maybe lift and open the hip a little bit, or a lot. And then come back in, square out those hips, extend that leg long, and bring it down. Step jump or walk up to the top of the mat. And then we're just going to roll our bodies up, just nice and easy. So now we're going to take a left foot back, right foot is going to stay forward, and we're going to go into a high lunge. Now, when you bend, you want to make sure that that knee stays stacked over that ankle. Feet are hip distance apart, so you're not in that balance beam. Hands can stay here or on a chair, or maybe you just start at heart center here. And when it's available, maybe reach up, shoulder blades down and back. Keep breathing, keep extending, maybe lower down just a little bit more if you can. Keep reaching. And then arms open out to the side, bend at the elbows, pull your shoulder blades together a little bit, and move up to a little bit baby back bend. And then lace the fingers behind. Knuckles draw down as the chest lifts up. And then release. Take that foot and turn it on its side. Stay low on those legs. Now hips go to the side, arms go to the side, and lower down into your warrior 2. Gaze out over those fingertips. Fierce, strong warrior. And then up and back. Sun warrior, reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Now lift that back heel, turn back to that high lunge, a little bend, a little press, or just walk up to the top of your mat and shake out those legs. Your other foot is going to go back. Now I'm going to turn this way so I'm able to see you when I go to my warrior 2. So lower down, strong back leg, front knee stacked, hands heart, or maybe you draw them overhead. Shoulder blades down and back. Keep breathing, keep extending, thinking good thoughts. And then cactus out those arms. elbows out to the side. Shoulder blades pull together, down and back. Heart space shines forward and up. Maybe you gaze up, little baby back bend. And then inhale, reach up. Take that back foot, turn it on its side. Front foot stays right where it's at, lower down. Now hips are square to the front and get down. Spine stays straight up, arms out to the side, shoulders down. Strong arms, gaze over those fingertips if you can, and breathe. Up and back to reverse, reach and extend. Back to warrior two. Now this time, lift up and face me. Turn your toes out and lower down to a yogi squat. So we can cross at the elbows, little genie arms, or crossed, or heart center. You choose, but pull those knees back towards those pinky toes. Fire those backside muscles, open those hips. Press through the whole foot. Breathe, think good thoughts. You got this. Now arms open wide. Reach up, inhale. And as you exhale, take the palms to heart. See if you can lower down to a smidge more and pulse. Pulse. Options always. You can come out of this anytime you want. You can go deeper anytime you want. But we have 8, 7, 6. You got this. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Now slowly come up out of it. But we're not done yet because we have one more set. Genie arms, lower down. Hold strong and tall. So maybe that first one was just a little bit of a warm up for your legs. How are your legs doing? How are your hips doing? Woo! Adding stability in those hips, strength in those hips. Hold, hold. Arms out. Arms up, inhale. Take it to heart and see if you can come down a little bit more. Woo! Add those pulses and maybe a little press. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, so release your legs just for a moment. Let things shake out. Because you're going to go down here, hands are on the thighs, come forward, and then just take a shoulder across. You're keeping those knees wide, nice tall spine here, and then come through the center, and go the other way. Center, turn your toes forward or slightly in, and release down into a fold, just let your body go. The crown to the tailbone. Knees are as soft, as best as they need to be. Shake out the head whenever you need to, whenever it feels good. Walk across, take your hand to the outside foot or ankle or calf. Spiral up, reach up, or just fold towards that leg. And breathe. Try to let the hips go back. Then release that hand, walk over to the other side. Reach across, wherever your hand lies. Maybe you're just going down to the mat. Maybe you're not going down at all. Open up, stretch up, gaze up, or down. Then come back down the center. Reach back, or maybe behind your ankles. So I take the crown down towards the floor as the hips go high. Now release. Now shift over to one side. You can be right here, or maybe you can lower down and take that foot up. Hips are going down, toe is going up. You're going to feel a huge stretch down that leg. Now come through the center, go the other way. So maybe you're here, maybe your hips go all the way down, toe comes up. Your hips start to settle towards the floor. Then that big stretch all down that inner thigh. Be careful, be gentle. Take the best option for you. Now working into a nice deep yogi squat. So, option for this, Maybe you're just gonna be right here, or come on down. Heels can stay on the mat possibly, or if they need to come up a little bit, that's absolutely normal and fine. Lifting up through the crown and the chest, letting the hips settle, knees are opening up. Now let the body fold forward, release the head, release through that back side. Very nice. And slowly come out of it. Turn the feet, let the body fold forward. Then once again, rolling up through the spine all the way to the top. Give yourself a big, ginormous shoulder roll. And then take your arms around front, wrap. So we're doing some eagle arms here. So elbows are going towards each other. Then upper back, shoulder blades pull apart. So you can keep both feet on the floor and just focus on stretching your upper back. Or if you want to add a little cross or eagle legs, you lift and wrap. Lower down. Actually, the other side. Toe can be down, chest up. And then slowly come out of it. Give it a shoulder roll. So go to the other side, so check it out. How does that feel? You just want to be right here and just stretch into that upper back? Or do you want to add that little cross? Or a lift, or a wrap, challenging yourself. Squeezing those inner thighs together, trying to keep those hips square. Really just keep breathing into that upper back. Maybe you have tension headaches and this just feels so good. Maybe take one ear to the side and the other side. Just listening in. All right, give yourself a big shoulder roll, up, down, and back. Let everything release there. So let's go into a little bit of a balance. So take your knee up, slide your hand down the shin. So you're gonna hold the front of the ankle. So maybe you're either just gonna stay right here for balance, also with a hip and quad stretch, or flip that arm around so now it's on the inside. And you're either gonna stay right here or kick that foot into the hand, and we start to tip for dancer. Forward. Now if you have that chair or that counter close by you can always have that focal point gaze, something that's not moving, and then slowly come out of it. Give it a little shake. So that other option, other leg, maybe you're gonna balance here, maybe a little quad stretch here, maybe you flip your hand around, so palm faces out, hand can be here or overhead, pushing that foot into the hand. And then you start to tip. Keep reaching, keep extending, keep that focal point going. Don't hold your breath. You're doing a fantastic job. Whatever it is you're doing, you're challenging yourself. And then slowly release. How was that balance challenge for you? All right, let's take it to the floor. Take a big inhale to the sky. Exhale, take a fold. Walk your feet back and go into that plank and lower yourself down. Nothing too crazy. Whatever works best for you. So stretch those legs out long, tops of the feet on the mat. Pull up into your core. Hands reach down, palms down. We're just going to do some lifting here. So as you lift and open the chest, lift one leg up and then exhale it down. So good for your core backside. Finding length, moving with breath. Don't rush through it. Take a little pause, but don't hold your breath. The leg does not have to go up very high to make this effective. One more. Now take your arm out to the side, bring the opposite leg up, and then bring it back. Find that nice gentle stretch. Just play with that. You can move a little bit or move a lot. See how that's feeling, then bring it up and over. Let's go to the other side. Arm onto the side. Leg pulls up. Foot goes onto the floor. You're stretching, you're twisting. Nice and easy. And then bring it back. Now push back to your heels again. For child's pose, knees can be together or apart. And just settle into your child's pose before we take it all the way down to our mat. Just do some deeper stretching and releasing. Full breaths in and out. Loving kindness. Now slowly bring yourself up. Sweep your legs around to the front. Take a little stick pose, a little staff pose forward. Fold, legs can be straight or more bent. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, take your body forward. Release the head, the shoulders, and breathe. Inhale, slowly roll up. So let's take this into a little bit of a twist before we lay all the way down. Cross over, reach across, lift up, turn behind you. Focusing on lifting to the side, over our twist, adding our breathing. And then exhale, slowly undo. And then going to the other side. Bring it in and across, reset your sit bones, lift up through the crown of the head, spine, reach back. Inhale, exhale, deepen the twist. And slowly bring it back. Bend the knees. Hold on to the thighs to roll you down, or reach forward, shoulders down and back, tuck the tail, and just melt down the spine. Bring your right knee in, extend your left leg long, keep it bent. Extend the leg all the way up. Reach behind it. Inhale. Exhale. Let the leg come in for a deeper stretch. Now keeping your right hand around your ankle, your left leg goes out to the side. Or you can do peace fingers around your big toe. We're going to open that leg out to the side. And if you have a yoga strap, beautiful thing to be able to put your strap on around your foot. Keeping that hip down. Leg goes up and over, ease it down to that twist. Relaxing the shoulders into the floor, hand can be on the leg can extend out longer, head can turn. Find those deep breaths in and out. And then slowly roll it back. All right, let's go to figure four, supine pigeon. So flexing the feet, bringing the knee up to the outside ankle, reaching through, lacing the fingers, and then slowly bringing that left leg in, stretching that right hip. So just let your shoulders rest into the floor. Focus in on every exhale, letting your hip release, your back release. Slowly undo, give it a little hug. Take that right leg and either set it down bent or get all the way out long down the mat. And then extend that left leg up, reach behind it. Exhale it in. Take a moment maybe to roll out that ankle if that feels awesome. Keep breathing into that stretch. The leg will start to come a little bit closer. If you give it time. Now take that leg out to the side, peace fingers, or holding the leg anywhere that you can. Remember, it's so important that you're just listening in, only doing what you can do, but letting your breath guide your movement. Now up and over, moving into that twist, listening into your spine, not forcing anything, reaching out, opening the chest. Big, huge breath in, releasing breath out, maybe just sigh it out. Letting your twist, your stretch deepen, each and every breath, never pushing through it. And then rolling to figure four, flexing the feet, ankle to knee, reaching through, bringing those legs in. Settling your body back into your mat. down in a little closer. And of course, you can always do just that little movement, sometimes moving those legs over to the right. Deepens that stretch. Makes it a little bit more effective. Moving with your breath. Thinking good thoughts. When you're ready, just slowly release that. Ooh, that hip stretch. So good for us. Bring those knees in and up and out and wide. And then bring it back in. Set the feet down. And then slowly lift the hips up to a gentle bridge. So you might notice into your hips what we just did in that figure 4 as you lift. Hips are opening, shoulders down. Releasing, maybe reaching down, maybe lifting just a little bit higher as you breathe. So take a big inhale, maybe just a hair more of a lift, and on your exhalation, vertebrae by vertebrae, think of it as a massage now on your spine, until the lower back and the hips relax into the floor. And then take one leg out, stretch it out long, and the other leg, stretch it out long. Let the feet just gently fall out to the sides. Relax the shoulders into your mat. And just feel the chest open nice and wide, and shine the palms up to the sky. And just start to soften your face. Maybe it's your little worry lines, maybe it's clenching of the jaw. Maybe it's your tongue, your eyelids, your ears. Let everything release and soften and just breathe. Now have that same feeling, that same softness. Move down, float down your entire body. Over your chest, around your shoulders, down your arms. And just feel each and every fingertip. Feel the center points of your palms. Let your hips be completely relaxed. Your lower back, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles. Now just picture your big toes. Well, each and every toe after that. And then the arches of the feet. Now let the whole body just melt into your yoga mat. So focus on your breathing. Focus on good, positive thoughts of gratitude. With love and with kindness. So stay right here for as long as you want. And if you are ready, you're done with your yoga practice, you can come to a seated position or just stay right where you are. I have a reading for you, the Apache Blessing. So if you just want to close your eyes and listen to my voice. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the wind, may the breeze blow strength into your being. May you walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life. So I bow to each and every one of you, my friends. I appreciate all of you, and I can't wait to have you back into the studio, into the Y, doing yoga with shared friends, with shared connections, shared kindness and love. I miss you, and I know you miss coming in here with all of your friends. Can't wait to see you back in here. So once again, thank you for supporting the Y. Thanks for being kind to yourself. Thanks for checking in, and please, so we can keep these classes going virtually, comment, like us, all those good things, and we so appreciate that. So once again, namaste, have a beautiful day, stay strong, stay healthy, and happy holidays. Enjoy your holiday season. All right, you guys, take care.